Kids Grieve Too is a children's program to support children who are grieving. Often children are the lost or misunderstood people in the grieving process, and parents don't always have the resources or the knowledge or the comfort or abilities at a time of loss to support their children. So we run a program here to offer that to the families. Kids Grieve Too is a program that offers individual and group support to children, and we do this through the use of crafts, puppets, sand play, expressive arts, and we also have a wonderful garden that we hold our groups in, and this gives children a chance to connect with the outdoors as well. Are you a baseball player? When children first come to our program, they're often very quiet and a little bit withdrawn and somewhat uncertain about what to expect. And of course, they're going through a difficult time in their own life, and they know often from their parents that this is what they're there to address. So they have some worries about that, and they learn really quickly in the program that we're really a lot about having fun and having a safe way to explore some of those really difficult things that they're going through. So when they leave this program, they leave here feeling really uplifted and encouraged and strengthened. Tell me more about Mia. What kind of dog is she?
She's a German Shepherd.
Oh.
And she is very aggressive.
Oh, is she? We offer a music therapy program here as well. And one of the benefits of music is that people often connect on a very emotional level with music. So music can be a great modality for helping people connect with those really difficult emotions and to help them to really draw them out. And it can also be used as a tool to memorialize their loved one.
I use music to address different needs with my clients, so that might be over in the 10-bed residence at end of life, or it might be after a loss has occurred with family members who are struggling with grief. What is your favorite color, if it's not orange?
Light blue.
Light blue. I'm in the mood for drumming. Hey, how about you? When I'm working with kids, younger kids especially, things are very much hands-on. So they like to come and actually play with the instruments, with the guitar, with the rain stick, with the maracas. We do dancing to help kind of free things up. And then I get them to talk to me with the instruments. So how can you make this guitar sound sad? How do you make it sound happy? When are times where you've sounded sad or happy? And it gives them a reference point, as well as keeping it simple and still letting them express. Music is a really beautiful way to support someone who's grieving. Especially, I find it's really especially helpful with kids and teens because they're harder to reach by just conversation. They process emotions differently. So especially for kids, they kind of have to move in and out of their emotions. It's too intense for them to sit in for a long time. So sitting and having a conversation with them for an hour isn't going to work. Music is great because it's really engaging and kids want to do it. They come ready to start an activity. They want to be here. And so it opens doors that other kinds of therapies can't. Music therapy helps because it allows you to externalize things that are internal. And a lot of times with grief, especially with kids and teens, those internal feelings are stuck inside because they don't know how to get them out properly. And music is a way that they have often connected to in the past, so it's familiar, it's non-threatening, and it lets them actually go through what they're feeling inside and put it out into the world and get things unstuck. So with a teen who comes in to see me, I might try and have a conversation with them and it would be like talking to a brick wall. But if I ask them what kind of music they have on their phone, then they can talk for 20 minutes because that's who they are. And teens are really, they're eager to share who they are, but they're also really private.
Before I listen to rap, I listen to all like electronic music and stuff.
Okay. Do you like to dance?
Not really.
No? So having a connective place to start, like music, will help them open up a lot easier. And soon They're talking about what their favorite songs are and then why they're their favorite songs. What do the lyrics mean to them? And we can get into the really deep, hard, emotional places because the music actually gives a voice to that. Teens especially, I like to just start with, what's your music? What do you listen to? What are you listening to right now? Who are your favorite artists? What are some of your favorite songs? I like to ask questions like, what kind of music do you listen to when you're feeling really pissed off? Teens really appreciate it when you're real with them, when you're not fake, you don't try to gloss over things, when you're just honest. And if you're honest with them, then they're more likely to be honest with you. So we'll talk about the hard stuff, and usually the music does most of the talking. When a client first comes in for music therapy, it's pretty common for them to be kind of closed off and quiet. Usually I see a difference in the way that they present their emotions. So they come in near the end of our time together being a lot more free with how they express themselves. And usually you'll see a shift in their mood to something more positive, more stable, less kind of closed off and reserved. We're not interested in the product, we're interested in the process. So how does the music actually free up what's in you? The hospice music therapy program is so important because music can take the ugly and the angry and the sad and turn it into something really beautiful.